A little bit of tooth pain, just trying to mellow out. Apologies for the sound of the AC in the background.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner
oh, the Bengals, Joe Burrow.
Today we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Yes, sir.
This one teed up, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. They'll start things on the ground, but now this is going to be a reverse. And right away, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Nasty.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game.
Nasty. What the fuck, bro?
But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because
touchdown, Bengals.
Damn.
Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted.
Damn.
So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
What? Come on.
It makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out right at the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Jackson to throw. Out to his left. Mark Andrews. And finally brought down at the 31.
Thank you.
That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
From the gun, Jackson rolling to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete.
Thank you.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Hill, touchdown, Baltimore.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Whew.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he is into the end zone to give him a two-point lead. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to
Thank you.
They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. They will throw on first down with Burrow, being chased out left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Fuck.
Well, when I looked out, he was
This is an interesting game, man.
Through that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. Finds his man, it's Kohler. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
8-6 the score after 1. 3rd down and 13. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe
good stop.
Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now Jackson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this past the 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson from the shotgun. And that falls to the ground.
Good smack. Good
A
smack.
nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Jackson on the move to his left. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st.
Right? It's a fight, dog.
Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
No!
Fest continues.
No! Good pick. But
as they got it at their own 4-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To Mixon on the check down. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is caught.
Nice. Holy shit.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he got blown off.
Damn, that sucks.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Damn.
With just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Close. That was a nice try.
Sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he'll take this across midfield.
Thank you.
Inside the 45.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep.
No!
For the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory.
Oh, my God.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Joe Mixon.
Oh,
all the way
good shit.
Cincinnati score.
I missed like a motherfucker.
91 yards. And the Bengals have retaken a third-quarter lead. So from back deep in their own territory, all the way into the end zone. Do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance because...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being
Damn it.
calm.
He didn't
really
cut
being
back
firm
soon
with this
enough.
team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some.
Oh, my God. That dude should not be walking right now. Holy.
Reassert themselves here. An incomplete pass.
Bro's spine just broke.
To come up with something here on third down. On third down, here's Hill. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up fourth down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Steps away. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive.
Yeah, he fumbles a lot.
I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
Damn.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble in second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete.
Good little pass.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Burrow going to give this to Mixon, and he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They missed a field goal earlier, so possibly as a result, that's why they're going to try to go for it here on 4th down. Flushed out right. Bears it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air.
No, come on.
Interception. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Play action. It's Burrow. Rolling to his right. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Burrow will throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got it complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Burrow on play action. Flush to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And his He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds.
What?
So a big call there. That brings up fourth. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few...
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Yeah.
Coaches always tell their players someone's
Thank you.
make a big play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing play, a turnover force, and we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, pick 6, fourth quarter, that is a game-changer.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives them the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense. Following that pick 6,
It's been back and forth.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Arthur Mallett. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good
Yeah,
level.
I was getting nervous, bro.
Ways to try and support him, but you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on, but it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. And Dobbins is going to pick up a Ravens first down as a tackle made at the 15-yard line. Now Jackson, forced out to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got him on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. And he'll get in. Touchdown.
Whew. Thank you.
J.K. Dobbins punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens will add to their fourth quarter lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Nice block.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. Connecting with Mixon. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly It's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon.
Damn.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Mixon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper. He can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Now a 2nd and 2. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, that would have felt horrible.
Throwing now is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Damn.
And he has the Ravens
GG.
1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. So the final seconds tick away in this.
Great dog. I'm not seeing you on. Look for me if you can.
So it was really a stellar performance.
Damn.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.